craving hits and you can't stop thinking about it. That's what happened to me. All I wanted was a focaccia sandwich, so that's what I had to make. Obviously also needed a lunch beverage. I can't do the taste of water lately, so I use liquid IV. Love how these come sugar-free, and they have improved hydration in comparison to just water alone, which postpartum I love. After making my beverage, I move on to making a quick chimichurri. I chop up some parsley, shallot, garlic, combine that with some olive oil, red wine vinegar, some oregano, salt, some lemon, give that a good mix and set that aside while I chop up some tomatoes. I wanted to keep these really simple, so I just cut them in quarters, drizzled them with some olive oil and balsamic glaze. At this point my focaccia had risen, so I dimpled it and then decided to spread some red onions on top and some of that chimichurri before popping it in the oven to bake. Moved on to making some chicken cutlets, so I seasoned my breadcrumbs and flour before whisking up some eggs to dip my chicken in. And then I did a 3-step process: the flour first, then the egg, and then the breadcrumbs before putting my chicken on a wire rack. I repeated this step with all of my chicken and then fried it up in some olive oil and butter until it was golden brown. Once that was done, I set that aside and let it cool on a wire rack and pulled my focaccia out the oven. The sandwich needed some kind of creamy sauce, so I made Calabrian chili aioli to go alongside it. And then it was time to assemble, so I cut my bread in half, spread some aioli on top, the chicken, some arugula, the tomato, chimichurri. Obviously needed to cut that in half, and there